Okay, now it's recording again. So, hey guys, this is day 5 of me recording every single day. And yeah, just getting better, trying to make myself someone I can be proud of. Just raw, authentic part of who I am, and just recording it every single day. And so today, I just finished my BJJ class again, and I felt completely obliterated. I was getting submitted all around, don't really know what to do, and it's really humbling. Like, you're trying to be confident, you're trying to be like, you feel like you're the winner, you want to feel like you're the winner, like you're winning in life, but like inside the gym, inside the on the mat, I'm just powerless, man. I feel so powerless, and like so clueless of what's going on. I feel like just being on top of someone, like I don't know how to put my weight and take control, and it just takes a lot of time. So that's like very humbling for me, because I always thought, like, I can do anything. I'll be good at something. But BJJ, it takes super long time to get to a level where you can be comfortable, and it's really strategic, and you have to use your brain a lot. And so there's a lot that was like for today's lesson, I've learned a lot, and that was just a lot to process in different sweeps, different ways to you know get to a better position. And yeah, I have a back pain from jujitsu, and someone, I guess my partner, kind of like smashed my foot, and there's like a big bruise on my foot, on the top of my foot, but it's okay. It's part of the process, and yeah, like I've never been this, you know. It feels good to. It feels really humbling to be, put in a place where you can't really do. You actually have to learn stuff. You know, like in school, you don't like the reason why I don't really like this like school environment is because I conform into what others are doing. Like I see people in the class. They don't really pay attention. They don't try. They go on their phone. They're like, thinking about something. I don't know. And just the culture in school, like people don't try. It's like it's not cool. It's more cool not to try. And I think it's completely stupid because once you get out of high school, well, you're going to college. Some people are like doing their own thing, but in real life, like if you don't try, you're not going to survive. And if I want to get better, like I need to try, you know? I need to put in that effort. What do you think? Going through school, like it's such a unique environment. At least for me, like I just feel like there's a lot of cognitive dissonance between like what I want to do and who I am actually in the inside of school, and in an environment where I see I'm with other peers, and you know, sometimes like on the camera, like I look big, see, but in reality, like I just feel like so I don't know, like it's really hard. It's really difficult to you just gotta like man up, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm talking about, honestly. But anyways, what's the point here? So yeah, and today, let me just get back to today. So today, I came back from school, and I didn't really do much. I just sat, I was watching Shark Tank, which is like a pitching entrepreneurship VC TV show. on YouTube for like a whole 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours, and I even skipped my jazz class because I didn't want it to. I was just so comfortable in my bed and learning about all these business things, trying to think like I'm being productive and I'm learning stuff that is really valuable. And so I felt like, nah, I don't need to go to the jazz band, and that's why I skipped. And thinking back about it, it wasn't a good decision. And I realized how easily my mind can change and how my mind can control myself. And what I believe is the biggest enemy is the freaking bed and the couch. I just, once I go on the bed or the couch, I'm just so powerless. Like, man, like, I just feel so demotivated. Like it's not the deep. I don't feel demotivated. I'm just distracted. I go on the couch on the bed with my computer, you know, typing in YouTube, scrolling through all the feed, and looking for something to entertain me, or something that's like talking about self improvement or business stuff, just to make myself feel better and pretend to think like I'm being productive. And that's a big mistake. Like anytime I go sit on that couch, on that sofa, on that bed, like my mind just stops operating and tell myself to just relax and chill and stop thinking about all these, ambitions, your dream stuff, business, self-improvement. Just stop thinking and let your mind relax. And I'm not saying you shouldn't relax, but my mind just turns into a freaking monkey, a brainless monkey that just acts on its desires. And I don't know, it's like it's hard to deal with that. So I'm thinking, yeah, like that bed and that couch and the sofa is like the biggest enemy that I have. And it's part of being, it's part of like trying to be, try to better myself. It's part of that process that I need to deal with. And one big thing is, yeah, comfort. It's something that is very attractive, something that I cannot resist sometimes, most of the times, but something that I should be resisting and something that I don't need right now. Too much comfort just makes me hate myself more. If I sit in that room doing nothing for like a whole 2, 3 hours, I just don't feel well. And that's part of me measuring myself with how much achievements and accomplishments I go throughout the day, which is not a good habit as well. You should never measure yourself with your own accomplishments and tell yourself that you're a good person or you're a bad person because you did something or you didn't do something. So that's one thing that I remind myself and still fall in that trap, that mindset of being self-judgment to myself for not doing certain things. Just accept it. Like I just need to accept it. And it's okay sometimes to be, you know, just being not lazy, but just being relaxed and chill and not as hardcore and less productive. What am I scared of? Don't be scared. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm just relaxing, just being in silence really helps me clear my mind and take a step back in life. And it just keeps going. Life just keeps going. So, anyways, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow, and let's get going. Let's chase our dreams. Don't quit. Keep going. Keep your head up, and enjoy the day. Live the day, and pat yourself on the back at the end of the day, and tell yourself, you got this. Peace out.